Peace and blessings, family. Nikki Love here with a video about RSV. Why RSV? Because it is spreading. It is very contagious. Schools are closing, hospitals are at capacity, and whole families are being put in jeopardy, you guys. We have to be able to combat this thing naturally before it becomes a problem. Now, RSV is a respiratory syncytial virus. It's just like the flu, okay? But there is 3 synonymous viruses going on at the same time, so you make sure you get the proper diagnosis before you start self-treating. COVID, the flu, and RSV is going on at the same time. This is dangerous, you guys. We need to be able to protect our children and protect each other. So what are the symptoms of RSV? It is coughing, congestion, runny nose, headache, decrease in appetite. You may or may not have a fever, but it is the upper respiratory, so it affects the lungs and the airways. It affects the throat, the nasal cavity, the sinuses, and the head. Okay, super congestion here, especially with the coughing. This is very dangerous for young children and people that are immunocompromised. So adults with asthma, COPD, emphysema, you have to be very careful. So what are some of the things that we can do to help ourselves? So the Native Americans used to use a herb called Lomatium. 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 This is a great immune support and it's good for treating respiratory illnesses. It's an antiseptic, antiviral, and antibacterial, and in low doses, this can help stave off RSV. Everybody get you some Lomatium, okay? And you want to be able to administer this over about a 3, 4, 5 day period, because RSV really, it lingers. And the incubation period is about 3 to 8 days. So you don't get sick right away. You can get sick a week after being exposed. So if you have someone in your family that has already been diagnosed with RSV, start being proactive. Don't wait to get symptoms, okay? If you currently have RSV, you want to start tackling this right away. So make sure you get you some Lomatium, and you probably have to order it online because I do not think this is available in most health food stores. It could or could not. Just check your local health food store. We do have some at Divine Herbs, okay? So some of the other antiviral herbs that you can take, you can make them into a tea, is olive leaf, lemon balm. You can do elderberry. Make sure you have lots of elderberry on hand for your babies. Make some elderberry syrup, or buy some elderberry syrup from someone that you know that makes it. Elderberry is one of the most potent antivirals that you can take for flu, colds, and viruses, and it actually cuts the duration in half, okay? So elderberry gummies, elderberry tea, elderberry syrup, elderberry juice, get you some ASAP. Oregano oil. Oregano oil is a concentrated oil, and it's a natural antibiotic, and it works wonders. It's real strong, so you can put it in juice, or you can put a drop or 2 in some juice or something like that. Give your loved ones or yourself some oregano oil every single day. Ginger. Everybody knows that ginger cuts fever, it cuts mucus, and it helps eliminate bacteria, and it helps soothe tissues, irritated tissues, so you can breathe. And so it can soothe fevers and upset stomachs, and it can help you get your appetite back, and it helps with nausea. So get you some ginger, add some lemons and honey to it. Honey is a natural antiviral, antiseptic, and it soothes the throat and the lungs. You can do the garlic and honey tincture. You make you some honey and garlic. Use that for a cough syrup. You can boil onions in some honey. Use that as a cough syrup. Calendula, that is a natural antibiotic and a natural antiviral tea. Make you a tea or a tincture out of calendula. Take that. Echinacea is good for the immune system. You always want to boost the immune system because the immune system is what is going to fight off these viruses, okay? Put onions or potatoes in your baby's socks or your socks. Slice them really thin, put them on the bottom of your feet, put some socks over it. Another remedy for fevers is to dip your feet or to paint your feet with egg whites. Egg whites, not the yellow part of the eggs, but the white part of the eggs. Paint your feet with egg whites, put your socks on. Okay, so other things that you could do, you need to be able to cleanse the air in your home. Everybody wants to run the Lysol, but Lysol just is not the answer. You want to purify the air in your home, so boil some salt water. You can also, if you have bad congestion, you can take some salt water in a pot and boil it until it gets nice and steamy, and you can put your head over it with a towel and you can breathe in that nice salt water. Pink Himalayan salt is the best salt to use. Get you some pink salt and inhale the steam from the pink salt. If you have a humidifier, add a little bit of hydrogen peroxide to the humidifier. That helps purify as well. If you have a nebulizer with someone who has asthma, drop you a drop or two of peroxide in your nebulizer and inhale that because it will help get that bug out of your lungs. Rub yourself down or your child down with a mixture of coconut oil and eucalyptus oil or some peppermint oil. Make sure you rub the back, your front, your chest, and the back and the soles of your feet. Okay, you can also put a couple drops of eucalyptus oil on the top of your head. Also, you can take a couple of drops of hydrogen peroxide and you can put them in each ear because bugs are known to hide in your ears and your nose, okay? Gargle with salt water and peroxide too because you want to eliminate the bugs, okay? In all of the cavities, you want to eliminate the bugs. All right, and so those are some of the remedies that you can do to help combat this RSV. No milk, no dairy, no ice cream. Don't give babies milk while they have RSV because milk creates mucus and mucus holds disease. You want people to be mucus free. Disease cannot thrive in the absence of mucus. It will not survive without mucus. Okay, so if you don't have mucus in your body, these bugs have nowhere to hide. So with that being said, I hope these tips and tricks are helpful to you. Find you some Lamadium, you guys, because this RSV is real serious. It's going around and I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. It is flu season, so expect that someone or in your household is going to be exposed, and try to be proactive instead of reactive. Get plenty of vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc and magnesium, you guys. Plenty of water, stay hydrated, and get you some rest. And until my next video, peace and love.